Welcome back to the John Mendola Show here in WILK. Well, we got a lot of Pittston area Patriots in studio with us. Parade day, there's a lot going on, a lot of pride in the town of Pittston. And Al Semenza has some pride of his own. He's in studio with us. He's got a little nicked up there, injury during the game. Coach, I see you're coming around here, and congratulations. State playoff win, not an easy feat, especially at the level that you guys are playing at. But talk a little bit about the victory last night.
Our guys really battled, and to be on the road and to be down 14-2 early just shows what this team is made of. These kids can do anything, and don't sell them short. We're looking forward to the next round, and we're real anxious to get back into the gym tomorrow and start preparing.
Let's talk a little bit about the no sense of panic. You got to stay steady. And did you feel like the kids were rattled at all? Or did you feel like, hey, we're just going to chip away and see what happens here?
No, we struggled offensively in the first quarter, no question about it, and we called one or two timeouts, and I think when we sat down, and I think when you sit down and you look at kids and you look in their eyes, you can tell if they're with you or if they're drifting. But when I looked at our guys, I think they knew that there was a long way to go, and we tried to tell them that, and the way we were going to get back in the game was defensively, and we certainly turned up the defense in the second quarter, and I think that's when the whole game changed.
I don't think there's a team that you back down from this year. Let's go back to a game like Dallas at home in the beginning of the season, a team that was pretty darn talented, and you guys were able to take them there. And we'll start with that, and then we'll move along during the season to some other games.
Yeah, well, John, like you said, that was a big start for us, the Dallas game. Dallas came in with a lot of props, and probably one of the teams to watch in the division. And I think in the preseason, my being my first year here, and me getting to know my guys, them getting to know me, it was important for us to get off the fast start, and that's what we did. And we battled every night, and every night was a battle in Division One. We got some big wins along the way. We took down Crestwood, we took down Wilkes-Barre, we got a huge win down at Hazleton. And then we slipped up here or there, but every time we slipped up, these guys just showed their resilience, showed what they're made of, the character they have, and just things that you look for in young guys, and that you're just proud to be around them, and I couldn't be prouder of them.
You put together a pretty good second quarter last night. Third quarter started out a little light, but then the fourth quarter you put it together again, and talk about being able to finish a team. If I'm right, they had the ball for the last possession.
They did. Actually, we fell behind by 1 point. It seemed like every time we got ahead, they'd get down and knock down a big three-pointer. We made a couple defensive mistakes, I thought, down the stretch, but not from lack of effort, because our guys give great effort every night. We ended up with the basketball down by a point, and we decided to go to Logan Booth, who just had an outstanding game, and we wanted to get the ball in his hands, something we thought we can, we talked about before the game, and we set him up. Our point guard, Brendan Higgins, doing a great job getting him the ball in the high post, and Logan took the ball to the basket, and he finds Andrew underneath, and Andrew, who's not it's not been relied upon for offensively, but has played a whole different role for us, just makes a nice catch on the pass and lays it up and makes the three-point play, and then we're in a position where defensively, they have the ball with 16 seconds to go, and we have to make a stop. And sure enough, we rose to the occasion, and they got a better look than we'd like for them to get. We talked about it after the game, but sometimes the ball's got to bounce your way. We've had a couple games that we lost, the ball went the other way. This time it went our way, and we're fortunate, we're thrilled, and like I said, we're looking to move on.
When you look at the way this all works out, and you go down up and down that district of Paupack and Abington Heights and you and Crestwood and all these teams, in the end, you still had to beat a good Abington Heights team to get to this point, to get that first win in the States.
No question about it. I think we've shown that we're just as good as anybody in District 2 from 6A on down. And when you got to knock out Abington Heights, it's not an easy task. I don't have to tell you about Coach Bianchi or that program. And for our kids to go up to Scranton and to win that game to get into this tournament just shows what they're made of, and really excited.
Well, we're really excited to talk with the Patriots. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll get back. We'll talk. We got a lot of guys to talk to this morning from Pittston area. We'll get to them coming up. Let's take a quick time out. Let's head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Matt Daly. Break like a good neighbor. Matt Daly is there. We'll be back here in WILK.